We go.
For home community service.
So got everybody in the picture. 5 seconds in.
My life totally changed with two phrases. They were, your daughter needs ear tubes, and we'd like to run a genetic test on her. With both of these phrases, my life changed forever. My daughter, at the age of 2, was diagnosed with cardiofacial syndrome, also known as 22q11.2 deletion syndrome. According to Ann Bassett, a medical director for schizophrenia research program at the University of Toronto, has this to share with us. The estimated prevalence of the deletion is 1 in 4,000 live births, making 22q11.2 deletion syndrome the second most common genetic syndrome after Down syndrome, end quote. With 22 deletion being the second most common condition, many people don't even know what it is, let alone why it's important to know about it. I would like to explain on what it is, expand on what it is, why it's important, and how we have come, my family has come to embrace it and to grow upon it and expand and share what we've learned with everybody else. What is 22 deletion? It is a genetic condition involving your chromosomes. We're going to do a little bit of anatomy and physiology. Everybody has 23 pairs of chromosomes, and on your 22nd chromosome, part of it deleted on hers. With this deletion, there is 200 different findings of what could possibly be wrong. Some of the most prevalent and severe ones are kidney problems, heart problems, immune problems, palate issues that come with speech difficulties, and learning disabilities. There's also other things like schizophrenia, bipolar, seizures that also come with it. We were very lucky. My daughter only ended up with the palate problems and the speech problems. But with both of those things came a hard journey for us. We had to learn to come up with new ways of communication with her. A lot of her communication ends up with some speech and also with other things. And I'm going to play this little snippet real quick of her talking. Good girl. My daughter is now 5, and this is how she talks. And if you don't understand what she said, she just told us that her favorite color was blue, and her name is Peyton. This is what we get to deal with on an everyday basis. We try things from being very patient with her, to things of guessing games, to sign language, and to even simply having her take me to what she wants. Not only does this communication hard at home, but we also have hard communication with health care workers who don't even know what 22 deletion is, which makes it even harder when we go in to have things done, to have her tested or to have her just checked out. When they don't know, they're very cautious about what they do and to help us. So, Dr. Honor Nicole, an associate professor at the School of Nursing and Midwifery, shares this about parents. The parents find themselves informing and educating health professionals, end quote. This is why it's so important that we all learn and know and grow in our knowledge of what 22 deletion is. I want to also share that sometimes 22 deletion is also diagnosed as autism, and they are finding that it's not necessarily the same thing. The University of California Davis Health System conducted a study on children with 22q11 deletion and autism, and stated that the research found that none of the children with 22q11 deletion syndrome met strict diagnostic criteria for autism, end quote. My only point of bringing up autism is that you just never know how important it is to always make sure that your children get the best care they can, and that parents have to be the best educated people about it and the biggest advocate about it for them. So I would just like to conclude that 22 deletion is a syndrome that is not widely known, and I'm hoping that with this video that we can spread the word and educate people and other healthcare professionals And I'd just like to make my main points again that what it is that it's a genetic condition, that it's important that we bridge these communication gaps, and that just remember to be the best advocate for your family.